What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from my parents' kitchen. This is season 2, episode 23 of Joshua's Proximity, man. Before I even get into my episode, just a little heads up. My two dogs, you might hear some noises, man. They're in the background fighting, so excuse me for the audio and all that, but we'll be fine. But don't ask me if I'm alright, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, man. The Yankees and the Boston Red Sox just played a one-game, winner-takes-all American League wild card game, and Garrett Cole blew it, man. He blew it early, and he blew it big, man. We paid this dude 9 years, $324 million to be our ace in the hole, and he can't even play at least 5 innings. He can't even get to the 6th inning, man. He only played 2 1/3, man. Garrett Cole, what's going on, man? Like, I'm not understanding. Help me understand why we paid you that much and you cannot deliver in the postseason. We got everything else, man. We got sluggers, man. We got defense. We just need some pitching, bro. Now, I don't know what the Yankees are going on. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a baseball savant or I'm very, very knowledgeable of baseball, but I do watch baseball, especially when it comes to my Yankees. But Garrett Cole, we cannot pay you $324 million, and you can't even make it past the 3rd inning, man. I mean, when the 3rd inning start, we was already down 2-0, and then you give up another shot? Nah, man, I'm not okay. And this is not how I wanted to start my 23rd episode, talking about the Yankee struggles, talking about Garrett Cole. But it had to be talked. It had to be talked about. We had to get this out of the way, man, because I'm a Yankee fan. But let me just switch topics a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump into the college football portion of Joshua's Proximity. We have some really good teams in the college football, man. I believe right now the best team, regardless of where they stand at right now, is the Georgia Bulldogs, man. They're ranked number 2 currently on the top 25 polls. But they've been lights out, man. They just beat Arkansas 37-0. They shut out Clemson in the first game, man. If you just look at the team from top to bottom, their defense can really get after the football. And then my second team right now in the currently top 25 that is a sleeper is the Cincinnati Bears. They're the number 15 in the nation. So I think that you guys need to keep an eye on those two teams. I like the Georgia Bulldogs to win it all. I expect the Cincinnati Bears to make it into the college football playoffs. But let's talk about some HBCU football, man. Shout out to my Shaw Bears, man. I'm loving what they're doing. They are 3-2. They're playing outstanding football. They go against Fayetteville State, who is currently 3-1. Both teams are currently undefeated in the conference. This is divisional divisional, you could say divisional playoff game, because I believe whoever wins this game is going to go to the CIAA championship game and then some. So I like the Shaw Bears. Obviously, yeah, I'm a little biased. You can say whatever you want to. But if you just look at the teams that they have played, man, it took Davidson literally to the brink of the game, man. They lost 28-26, if I'm not mistaken. So I like the Shaw Bears over Fayetteville State, man. We owe them. They always give the Shaw Bears some tough competition. It used to be Winston-Salem State back a couple years ago, but, you know, Winston-Salem State is no longer that same team. So Fayetteville State right now is the team I believe that is going to give the Shaw Bears the most, I guess you say, trouble within the division. But I like the Shaw Bears at least. Give me the Shaw Bears by +4, man. I don't know what the over-under is, man, but I like the Shaw Bears. Let me go 28-24. Shaw Bears over Fayetteville State. And we play in Raleigh, North Carolina. And within 2 weeks or so, homecoming's going to be coming up. So you already know I'm in that. But let me just go ahead and just talk about somebody that I love to talk about, who is fascinating, who is the guy that is now captivating national media attention. This is a guy that I've been on a record saying he is a quitter. I do believe that he was the problem in Cleveland. I do believe that he was the problem in Boston. And now it's evident he is the problem in Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving, man. I mean, what else do we need to say about this guy? Yes, he has a handle like no other. Yes, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy. Yes, he can go to the cup and make some outstanding finishes. There's no question about his talent on the basketball end. But my goodness, man, you can't get the dude to play basketball, man. It's been on record that he's saying he's not taking the COVID vaccine. You know, if he doesn't want to, hey, so that's his body. Whatever is going on, go ahead and let him do it. My dogs are barking in the background. But I will say this. If he does not get vaccinated, he will miss 46 games, 46 home games. And what that would do, that will cause Kyrie Irving at least to lose $13 million this year. Now, he has not been to practice. He can no longer come to practice. There's actually a New York mandate that requires people who work in, you know, big facilities and big things like that, that you have to be vaccinated. They're basically saying, you're in New York. We are the highest populated city, arguably in the entire country. We are the number one hot spot, I guess you could say, for coronavirus. You got to get vaccinated, bro. And Kyrie Irving, I mean, what is going on here? This was the exact same stuff I was talking about when I mentioned Kyrie was a quitter. And everybody laughed at my take. Josh, he's not a quitter. He came back down from 3-1. I mean, but just look at what he did to Boston. Look what he did when he first came to Brooklyn. He sat out that first year because he's like, man, Kevin Durant's not playing, man. Let me just go ahead and shut it down. Like, he has been showing you that he is a cancer. Now, it's also been reported if the Brooklyn Nets trade him, he's going to retire. So if I'm the Brooklyn Nets right now, I at least got to ship him to the Philadelphia 76ers. My dog's barking again. I would heavily consider thinking about shipping him to the Philadelphia 76ers for Ben Simmons and for Seth Curry. And if he doesn't like that, hey, he's their problem at this point. I mean, you cannot get the dude on the basketball court. It's okay. Yeah, but I mean, it's more evident that he is the problem. I mean, you can just look all around and Kyrie Irving is the issue, man. Like I stated before, I'm definitely trading him for Ben Simmons, for Seth Curry. Because I cannot get the dude on the basketball court at any point. And then when he's on the basketball court, he cannot stay healthy. He has been on the record saying, you know, blase. This is the same guy that thought the world is flat. Like, Kyrie Irving, if it's me, if I'm the Brooklyn Nets general manager, I got to either cut him or I got to trade him, man. It's very, very obvious right now that he does not want to play basketball. Okay, now he's being paid millions and millions of dollars, man. If you just want to live off the Nike shoe deal contract, by all means, my brother, go ahead. But right now, Kyrie Irving, you are an issue, and I think that the Brooklyn Nets need to go ahead and move off of you. But actually, let's go ahead and transition into the NFL football. Now, it has been some breaking news earlier this morning. The Patriots have officially released Stephon Gilmore. Yesterday, the Dallas Cowboys have also released Jalen Smith. These are two guys that are Pro Bowlers. One guy is a Defensive Player of the Year, 4-time Pro Bowler, is lockdown corner. The other guy, he is a really good linebacker. He just needs to have a little more awareness, man. And I believe if you ask me right now, I didn't see it coming. I didn't see either one coming, but it has also been some reports that after the game against Carolina, Jalen Smith was labeled and named the defensive captain of the team. How the hell do you win a game on Sunday and then you cut him on Tuesday? But not just to mention that, you named him the defensive captain on Sunday. What? That's how far out of the loop Mike McCarthy is, man. We already know that he was just a face, and Jerry Jones was the voice. But I mean, this is alarming, man. I think the Dallas Cowboys are legit. I'm going to get to that in my top 10, you know, a little later on. But the Jalen Smith, I didn't see it coming. The Patriots, I definitely didn't see it coming. Now, they did play good against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Granted, it was rainy. Granted, the ball was wet. But their DBs, they looked okay. I'm not going to say that they were great. I definitely do believe if they had Stephon Gilmore, they would have played a lot closer. But 31 was cooked. Now, if you're going to tell me J.C. Jackson is going to take away your the first person, number one, but what about the number two? What about the number three? That defense was very, very susceptible. It was just the conditionings wasn't all the way heavily favored for Tampa Bay. So the Stephon Gilmore release, I definitely didn't see. I would like some teams like the San Francisco 49ers, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Kansas City Chiefs, teams that's going to win and win immediately. What's another team? Man, damn, even the Seattle Seahawks, man. Those are the three or four teams right now I believe could use a Stephon Gilmore, man. If you ask me, the Jalen Smiths of the world, I believe that the Carolina Panthers need to heavily look into them. We need a little more better linebacker play. But, I mean, these guys, they'll be off of the free agent market in no time, man. But let's go ahead and talk about what everybody has been criticizing me about, what everybody has been waiting for. Let's go ahead and let me show you Josh's proximity hierarchy. All right, y'all, here we go. Here we go. This is my top 10 heading into week 5 of the NFL season. At number 10, last week they were number 4, the Las Vegas Raiders. The reason why I dropped them so bad is because they lost to the Chargers when you can honestly say that the Raiders had a home field advantage, man. You can honestly say that the Raiders, they didn't look good on Monday Night Football. For whatever reason, I can't say that there was a layover or jet lag or anything like that. I just don't see it, man. Derek Carr, he has turned into the Derek Carr that we thought he was. He played phenomenal in the second half, but that defense cannot hold up that good. Their offense, if they don't have a running game, tends to struggle. So at number 10, I like the Raiders. At number 9, I like the Buffalo Bills. Now, the only reason why they're not in the top 5 or top 4 is because of the last 3 teams that they've played. They're not really that good. Yes, they have 2 shutouts in the last 2 games and over 35 plus points. But those teams really aren't good, man. They got a really tough competition on this Sunday Night Football against the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're really going to see what the Buffalo Bills are about. So right now, I got them at number 9. At number 8, the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I told you guys the Broncos were going to revert to the team that we thought they were. Yes, they lost Teddy Bridgewater due to a concussion, but that team, I believe, still is not a very good football team. Yes, their defense is good. Their offense, they have some playmakers. They got a good running back, 2 really good running backs. They got Cortland Sutton on the outside, Jerry Jeudy when he comes back from IR. But their quarterback play, I'm not feeling it, man. You saw it with Drew Lock. He didn't play that well. They got Noah Fant on the offensive side. Their defense is okay, but that's why I like the Ravens at number 8, because they went in Denver to be the undefeated team. They went out there, they dominated. Lamar Jackson played great. He threw for his second career 300-yard passing game in NFL history. Not NFL history, but for his little stint that he's been in the NFL, second 300-yard game. So at number 8, I like the Baltimore Ravens. Number 7, the Green Bay Packers. Now, they played the Steelers. I told you last week, the Steelers, Big Ben needs to retire. He no longer has it, and there's nothing wrong with that. We have seen the best days of Big Ben, but words to Shannon Sharp. That dude has aged 10 years in 4 weeks. Big Ben, regardless of what the offensive line play looks like, he's throwing 6.1 yards attempt. That's the lowest in the NFL. He has 4 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's awful. All right, so that's why I like the Green Bay Packers, man. They play good. Aaron Rodgers, that team is looking really, really good. I can't move them up because of the next teams that I believe are better than the Green Bay Packers currently. At number 6, the Dallas Cowboys. Now, this team is a team that took down the undefeated Carolina Panthers, my home team. But the Cowboys, they look good. There's nothing I can say about their offense. They look really, really good throwing the football. Ezekiel Elliott, he doesn't look like the first 2 years of Zeke, but he looks like he has had a resurgence, man. And then you got Tony Pollard, who can take the top off anytime. He can hit a crease and he's gone. So I think that the Cowboys, their defense, it does look really, really good. Trayvon Diggs he might be the best player. I ain't gonna say best corner in football, but he's at least the top 3 right now for Defensive Player of the Year. So at number 6, I like the Cowboys. At number 5, I got to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, they did play the Eagles. Yes, their defense is still struggling. But the team, Tyreek Hill, 3 touchdowns, 11 receptions, 189 yards. That team is still very, very explosive. I expect them in a shootout this Sunday night. We're going to have the Chiefs versus the Bills. I'm going to get to that later on. But at number 5, Kansas City. At number 4, I like the Tampa Bay Bucks. The revenge game, it kind of panned out. It didn't pan out to what everybody thought it would be. We all believed that it was going to be a blowout. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they can't stop anybody on defense, man. They really need to go ahead and sign Stephon Gilmore. They can't stop a nosebleed. Their offense is good, but they can't stop a nosebleed on defense, and it's terrible. So at number 4, I like the Bucks. The Rams, I told you, pay attention to Matthew Stafford. He's going to revert to the Matthew Stafford that we know, that we love, that we trust. He was missing a lot of shots again on Sunday. A lot with Cooper Kupp. He was just off. But I'm telling you, keep a circle. Keep your eye out on Matthew Stafford. He got exposed against the Arizona Cardinals, man. So, I mean, I can only move him down so far. It's 2 undefeated. At number 3, I like the Rams. At number 2, I like the Chargers. Now, when you look at the Chargers, they have all the pieces. Their defense is really good. They have the quarterback who is, right now, looks like he could be a future MVP. Looks like he can be considered in the Hall of Fame. Now, I'm not saying he's a Hall of Fame player, but it looks like he has all the tools at his disposal, man. He has a really good running game. He has receivers. He has a defense. Their coach is really, really good, man. So at number 2, I gotta go with the Chargers. They also just beat the Kansas City Chiefs, a divisional opponent, and they just beat the Raiders, another divisional opponent who was undefeated. But at the number 1 spot, the Arizona Cardinals. They are the best team in football. They just beat the best team last week in the Rams, LA Rams, and they went up there and they did a number. They ran the ball. They threw the ball. Kyler Murray did whatever he wanted to the defense. What else is there to say? Their defense played lights out. Caused Matthew Stafford a turnover, interception. They're just a complete team right now. So at number 1, the best team right now in the NFL is Arizona Cardinals. Let me go ahead and get to my matchups heading into Week 5 of the NFL season. We got the Rams versus the Seahawks at Seahawks Thursday night game. I'm going to go with Russell Wilson, man. I can't bet against Russell Wilson, man. So I'm just going to go the Seahawks. Jets versus the Falcons. Some tough games, man. Tough picks. Give me the Jets. Patriots versus the Texans. I like the Patriots. Lions versus the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Eagles versus the Panthers. Of course, I'm going with the Panthers. Saints versus Washington. Give me Washington, man. The Saints, they just don't look like they're all there. Dolphins versus the Bucks. Give me the Bucks. Titans versus the Jags. Titans easily. Packers versus the Bengals. Packers easily. Oh, no. I'm going to go with the Bengals in this one. I'm going to go with the Bengals against the Packers. Bears versus the Raiders. If Fields is playing, give me the Bears. Other than that, give me the Raiders. No, I'm going to go with the Bears in general because I believe Khalil Mack will have a game. Give me the Bears. Broncos versus the Steelers. Give me the Broncos, man. Browns versus the Chargers. I like the Chargers. Baker Mayfield, I don't know what the hell he's been doing lately. He's been hitting DBs in the back of the head with a helmet. He cannot connect with OBJ for some reason. I like the Chargers. Giants versus the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys. Cardinals versus the 49ers. Very, very tough game. Another divisional opponent. Give me the Cardinals. Bills versus the Chiefs at Kansas City. Give me the Bills, man. I think that their defense is better than the Kansas City Chiefs, so I like the Bills in that matchup. Colts versus the Ravens. I like the Ravens, man. The Colts, Carson Wentz. That's just not the move, man. So that really concludes episode 23 with Josh's Proximity. You already know where to find me next week, same time. We out, baby.